night, 2 a.m. It was raining endlessly over the dark Seattle sky. Dim, empty streets reflected the streetlights through the puddles. And at the center of it all sat one tired FBI agent, Ethan Cole. 3 years ago, his 8-year-old daughter, Sophie, vanished. No clues, no suspects, only a yellow umbrella and her last words, "Bye, Daddy." Since that day, Ethan lived for one purpose, to find his daughter, dead or alive. Suddenly, the phone rang. "Agent Cole?" "Yes. Who's this?" "I've seen your daughter." A woman's voice, trembling, scared. "Where?" "Pine Lake, an old cabin. But they're coming. You must hurry." The line went dead. Ethan didn't hesitate. He grabbed his gun, his jacket, and stormed out into the storm. Outside, thunder rolled across the city, and the radio echoed a chilling report. A second girl has gone missing near the city outskirts. Ethan's grip tightened on the steering wheel. Only one name echoed in his mind: Sophie. Pine Lake, a dead, fog-covered place on the edge of the city. Ethan arrived before dawn. A worn-down wooden cabin stood in the mist, its door slightly open. He stepped inside and froze. On the table lay a photo, Sophie's photo, and on the wall hung 12 other pictures, all girls aged between 8 and 10. Below each picture was a single word: missing. Then the door slammed shut behind him. A cold metal pressed against his neck. "Don't move, Agent Cole." A young woman, frightened eyes, gun trembling in her hand. "You called me?" "Yes," she said. "But you don't understand. They know you're here." In the flash of lightning, Ethan saw it. No FBI badge around her neck, only a rusty necklace with a small key hanging from it. "Who are you?" "My name is Lena. I was one of them." Ethan was stunned. "What do you mean, one of them?" "The girls they used to take. I was one of them. I escaped from Pine Lake 7 years ago." Her voice trembled as she continued. "The group behind the kidnappings, they're not just criminals. They have people inside the bureau. That's why your daughter's case was buried." Ethan's heart sank. "Do you know who?" "No, but I know a name, a code name." "What name?" "The Shepherd," Ethan whispered. "Sophie." Lena looked at him silently. "I've seen her, alive." Ethan's pulse quickened. Lena led Ethan to a trapdoor at the back of the cabin. The basement reeked of chemicals. Old CCTV monitors flickered on the wall, a few still running. On one screen, a girl sat quietly in a dark room. "That's Sophie," Ethan whispered. Lena nodded slowly. "Yes, but this footage isn't from here. It's old, months old." Ethan stared helplessly at the screen. Then, under one of the monitors, he noted a dusty file. On the cover, Project Eden. Inside, Behavioral Conditioning for Children. Phase 3 approved by Dr. Hannah Cole. Ethan froze. That was his wife's name, the woman who had supposedly killed herself a year after Sophie went missing. "Impossible," he murmured.
Lena stood silently as Ethan tried to process it. "Your wife worked for the Bureau, didn't she? She was a psychologist." "Yes, but this can't be real." He stopped mid-sentence. Memories flooded back. Hannah's strange late-night calls, secret conferences, restless nights before Sophie's disappearance. Lena picked up another folder from the desk. Inside was a report signed by Dr. Hannah Cole. At the bottom it read, "Subject number 7, Sophie Cole. Response to isolation, positive." Ethan's knees gave out. "No, this can't be happening." Lena placed a hand on his shoulder. "Your daughter wasn't just taken, Agent Cole. She was used." A car engine roared outside. The lights flickered, then went out. "They're here," Lena whispered. 3 masked men broke down the door, guns blazing. Ethan and Lena dove for cover, returning fire. One of the attackers fell. His mask slipped off. Ethan froze. An FBI badge gleamed on his belt. Ethan's stomach turned. Someone from his own agency was part of this. After a brutal firefight, the two escaped into the forest, drenched and breathless. The storm still raged. Through the trees, they saw an old warehouse. Lena pointed. "That's where the shepherd keeps them." The interior was half lit. Scattered toys, flickering monitors, and a glass chamber. Inside, a girl sat quietly. Sophie. Ethan's eyes filled with tears. Sophie. The girl looked up, then backed away silently. Suddenly, a calm, familiar voice echoed from behind. You shouldn't have come here, Ethan. He turned around. Out of the shadows stepped Hannah Cole. Impossible. I had to fake my death. Project Eden needed protection. Ethan could barely breathe. You did this to our daughter? I saved her, Hannah said softly. I saved all of them. I built a world where they'll never feel fear or pain again. Lena raised her gun. You're insane. Hannah smiled faintly. And you, Lena, you were one of them too. Subject number 3. I created you. Lena froze. Memories hit her like thunder. The white room, the experiments, Hannah's face. Chaos erupted. Rain hammered the tin roof above them. Hannah aimed her gun at Ethan. I loved you, Ethan, but you'll never understand. A gunshot shattered the silence. Hannah fell to the floor. Lena had pulled the trigger. Sophie ran toward Ethan, tears in her eyes. Daddy, I remember now. He held her tight, breaking down in tears. The three of them walked out of the warehouse as sirens approached. Police swarmed the place, seizing files, hard drives, and evidence. Project Eden was officially dismantled.